Hey there, today I'm going to teach you how to draw Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls. So we're going to start with her head, which is a giant oval. Okay, so let's start at the top, and we're going to go slowly and try to draw a nice, even oval. Okay, starting on one side, and we'll continue around the other side here. Now it's okay if you make a few little mistakes, because the Powerpuff Girls, their lines are actually quite thick, so you can go back and thicken them up if you like to. Okay? Now let's go into the bangs. So up at the very top here is a curve, but in the middle of this curve is a break. Okay? So I'm going to leave that open for a second. Come down, and there's another little break over here. So if you imagine this in 3/4, this hair gets parted in the middle with two pretty much straight lines. Okay? And over here, you imagine this part aiming towards that center, goes upwards in this angle, just like that. Okay? And we'll continue this line down like so. Right? And then she's got two little lines that make up some of her bangs there. Okay? So from here, let's go into the big eyes. Okay? So she's got two huge eyes here. So they're almost like perfect circles. So here, I'm going to start here. And come around and go into this head, and if I imagine this goes behind that bang there, okay? And then let's go to this side and we'll imagine another circle, but this is a little bit more oval because it is in sort of perspective, okay? Now you can see that the center of her head actually comes like so. So her mouth is right about here. So this is sort of where the center of her mouth will be. So let's make her smile. So we'll do an upward curve like a U, and then we'll dip down lower just to finish the bottom part of the mouth. Okay? And then inside here I'm going to do a reverse curve for the tongue, and we'll color that in black. Okay? Alright. There we go. Now let's do the rings in her eyes. So she's got like a thinner ring that's evenly spaced out along this edge of the eye, okay, and now I'll continue up here, and then the dark pupil, okay, so it's a circle within a circle, so I'll make this slightly smaller inside. She's got a big highlight on one side, okay, so we'll draw that big circle here, and this will all get colored in black, so we'll go ahead and do that. Here we go. Let's move to the other side here. And we'll do the exact same thing. So we'll do an outer ring first. Okay. Just like so. Okay. And then we'll do the inside part of her pupil. Just like so. Okay. We'll draw a highlight. That. And actually, you know what? Because she's looking over to the side a little bit, this pupil actually goes over to that area. So we'll just color that in. And because we're coloring in black, it really doesn't matter that we make any little mistakes, okay? So let's go in and color that in. Around that highlight. Yeah, that should work. Just like so. All right. Now let's go up to the bow. So she's got a big bow up here. So I'm going to do two parallel lines in an angle, okay, in the center of that head. And I'll cap that off with a straight line, okay. And then she's got two sort of, looks like almost like bunny ears that come up, and then curves back in, okay. And from this point, I'm going to do the exact same thing to the same height and curve that back in like so. Now let's go into her dress. So here, I'm going to draw basically two curves, okay, that sort of fan out, and then curve the bottom. And inside here where she's got a little strip, like so, okay, we'll color that in black. All right. And then for her legs, so this leg is actually straight along here, kind of follows that dress line and goes back up. And then we'll draw a shoe, which is a curve at the bottom, and we'll do a little highlight, like a half circle, and we'll color a shoe in black. Okay. Then here, we're going to kick up that leg, so around here, I'm just going to curve around and back into that dress. Draw a little shoe with a little half round highlight. Color that shoe in. Okay. And for our arms, we basically a curve that goes up and back in, tucked behind the head. And here, I will do almost the same sort of thing. So out and back in towards the head. Okay. And she's got long bangs or a long ponytail, so I'll flare it out here. Okay. And it kind of comes in like so. There'll be a little bit of a break, like sort of like the similar to the bang here. Come back and I'll finish off that circle, right? And then she's got some little separations in the hair, just like so. Now you can go back in and thicken up the outline here. So I'll do that really quickly for you. So basically what you want is even thickness around the head, the arms, and the hair bow and the legs. Okay, and this sort of gives it that sort of finished, polished look. Okay, keep going around like so. In certain areas you don't have to go as thick. All right, but I'm just going to kind of go around roughly and just to show you what it could look like if you did this. Okay, and again here is where you can actually make some corrections to some of the lines. So if your circle wasn't perfect, you can go back in and sort of cover that up. Okay. So again, I'm going to be doing this all the way around, but I'm also going to be checking back at where I started here to make sure that it's consistently the same thickness all the way around. Okay. Just making sure. And you can make this as clean as you want. I'm kind of going pretty fast here, so you can go back and make some corrections. Here, I didn't really like how that curve didn't look so right, so go back in and correct that. Go back up here to the back of the hair. Pick that up. Do the back dress inside as well. Like so. Again here, I think the leg was a little bit too thick at the bottom, so I can go back in and make that a little bit thinner with a thicker line going on the inside. Just like so. Thicken that up just a bit there. Here, and maybe the bottom of the neck. Get some separation. And that should pretty much do it. So there we have it. There is Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls. Thanks for watching. If you like this program, please give us a thumbs up. See you soon.